Between their previous battle in the 2018 PBA Tour Finals and their next match to come in 2019, both Belmo and EJ qualified for one telecast, but neither won. Tackett finished fourth in the 2018 US Open, and Belmonte was third in the 2019 PBA Hall of Fame Classic. The next time they both qualified for the TV Finals was in early February at the Tournament of Champions. This was the first time the two ever faced each other in a televised finals when neither one nor the other was the reigning Player of the Year. Tackett qualified third. Belmonte sat waiting in the title match. Both players had won the Tournament of Champions, Belmonte twice, but neither had won at AMF Riviera Lanes. Tackett wanted his third major. Belmonte wanted his 10th, which would match the all-time PBA majors record shared by Earl Anthony and Pete Weber. Tackett sent Josh Blanchard and Marshall Kent home, setting up the championship match of the 2019 PBA Tournament of Champions.
Time now, your number one seed, Jason Belmonte, taking on EJ Tackett. The big hook here, should one of these two drop a 300 game here in the title match, they will earn a $100 million bonus courtesy of Fox Sports and PBA. And I remind you, this man, EJ Tackett, did I say $100 million? Hold on. The legal department just jumped on me. $1 million. Tackett,
we got a nice start.
Yeah, no kidding. So Tackett, remember, was within one shot of perfection in his first game.
Yeah, he had 11 out of 12 strikes, and that was the match against Josh Blanchard. He had an open, and then that Key Brooklyn. But right now, he's going up against a man who's trying to make history.
Again, I want to stress, $1 million payday, not $100 million payday.
Do you know something we don't,
I
Rob?
do not, my friend. Here's Jason Belmonte, your number one seed, chasing bowling immortality. Well, we're perfect so far. Here's your Columbia 300 fun fact. Randy, how many televised 300 games have there been in PBA history?
In PBA history, I want to say 26.
You are correct, but only 2 have occurred in title matches.
Bob Benoit was one, I believe.
Mike Albee was the second.
And Mike Albee was the other, yeah.
Yeah, all you had to do was read the graphic,
I
actually.
want to say Bob Benoit was Grand Prairie, Texas against Mark Roth.
I'll take your word for that. But just listen how quiet this place gets, Randy.
Well,
everybody knows what's on the line.
The guy that gets all the prom dates is bowling now.
Oh, he didn't like it. But he gets the ball to fall. Oh, yeah. Good signs coming early for Belmo.
Well, Rob, he's chosen to go with with urethane and stay with the one he brought to the dance. And he had the most success with urethane this week. Remember, after round 1, he was in second, and then in round 2, he grabbed the lead and never looked back.
A win here for Tackett. He would become the 10th to win multiple TOC crowns. It would be his 3rd career major. There will be no 300 game for EJ. We'll take a look at the tail of the tape of our championship match. Tackett, just 26 years old. He's been on the Pro Tour for 7 years, has already won 12 titles. Just 2 of them majors.
An amazing record and stats for a young man that's only 26 years old.
Takes care of that spare. Well, he's well on his way to becoming one of the best. But Jason Belmonte is already there. 35 years old, 11 years on the tour. He's won 18 titles. Half of them have been majors.
You know, I think it begs to ask the question, what if Jason Belmonte lived in the States and actually bowled more events? How many titles would he have?
Again, a native of Orange, New South Wales, or Australia.
Dang it.
Left the 2.
Well, a really good shot on a strike in the second frame on the right lane for that massive ring and 10 for EJ, and then that shot there, it didn't seem like he cared for it. Maybe a little bit, a little bit faster, almost 1 mile an hour faster on that shot on the left, and that ball went light.
Tackett, top 15 in all 3 of the big categories this season: earnings, average, and PBA playoff points. As he takes a seat, strike, spare for Tackett, your 3 seed. We'd like to extend a warm welcome to Carissa Del Bene, the Director of Experimental Marketing over at Bolero Corporation, made the venture from the New York City area to join us here outside of Akron today. Delightful lady that had time to speak with her before this event. There's Jason Belmonte. Strike, here he is in the 3rd.
Go ahead, say something. I have nothing. That 7 looked like it got hit by a taser. He's playing deeper than any other player that's used urethane today, and part of that's because the front part of the lane's broken down a bit, but the other part is because he's got the strongest strike ball on tour. But look at that 7. Did it get hit by lightning?
Somebody in the pit blow it over? 6th all-time meeting on television between these two. Belmo has the slight advantage, but he's got a big advantage here as we open the 4th. He's up 21. That's a TOC ham bone.
And look at that reaction. Don't think for 1 minute when Fox and the PBA made the $1 million announcement that man right there didn't think that he wasn't going to win $1 million on this tour. I promise you, when he heard the news, he said, wow,
somebody's going to give me $1 million.
I'm going to win $1 million.
Tackett down 31. Started strong, and then it's been a pair of 9 spares. Back on the strike train.
Yeah, beautiful shot there by EJ on the right lane. Did you know that Chris Schenkel, the late great Chris Schenkel, one of the best announcers in the history?
Come on,
He's probably, yeah, okay.
He's the best.
The best ever. Is actually from EJ Tackett's hometown of Huntington, Indiana.
Player of the Year award named after Mr. Schenkel.
Yep.
Yeah, EJ brought that up to us. He thought that was a cool little nugget that not a lot of people had heard of.
Yeah.
Well, it's better than the 7-10.
Was it last game or the game before you came at me with the iffy carry for EJ Tackett?
Last game. There you go.
Right in front of you.
Good shot.
Ring 10 in the 2nd. Almost a 7-10 in the 5th.
Belmo steps back up. We had 4 300 games this week. Jason did not have one of them. Working off a ham bone as he gets set to close out the 5th.
The 2 best players on the tour going at it for a major with so much on the line. History, possible $1 million. All happening at Riviera.
Come on, 10-pin! Jerk. Right? Like, I'm teed off.
That was such a good shot from 9. I'll tell you what, he doesn't want this one over, with the exception of the result. Yeah, it was a good one.
Great shot. Great shot. There will be no $1 million bonus.
He still has 3 other events.
Correct.
And so do the rest of our players. But
he missed it. Wait a second.
Okay.
You can tell that perfect game, that $1 million bonus was in the house. It was in his brain on that shot.
Yeah, well, we've seen this all season long. That's the 2nd one he's missed. Remember, it cost Jacob Buttriff in week 1.
The Rolf Holman doubles competition.
Yep. Cost Brad Miller.
Sean Rash 2 weeks ago.
Yeah. No.
Yes.
Dick Allen got up and went. 2 strikes and 8 in the 10th frame to beat Sean Rash. Now let's see how Belmonte recovers from this.
That's how you recover, my friend. That's why he's one of the best in the biz ever.
It's only 1 shot, but you're right. It's a great recovery from the miss.
I mean, this is a transformational figure in the sport of bowling.
Agreed.
What he has done, what he has accomplished, how he brought the world into two-handed bowling. I remember you and I did his first telecast.
Yep.
And we're like, "What, Rob, we've got this crazy guy from another country that bowls with 2 hands. What are you talking about, Randy?"
Yeah.
Now, it's part of our common bowling lexicon.
Yeah, his tour rep, Tim Mack, actually discovered him in Australia when he was 16. Oh, no.
How about that? It almost popped back up and stood.
Yeah, it looked like it was trying to stand back up in the 9-pin spot. But yeah, Tim Mack discovered him in Australia, made a phone call back to the States and said, excuse me, sir. And he's one of the owners of one of our great manufacturers. He says, you got to see this kid from Australia. You've never seen anything like it. And that was kind of the inception.
It's like one of those baseball scouts going down to the Dominican or Cuba and like, I got this guy who can throw heat. You got to see him. We got to sign him. Tackett throws some heat at that one, so he gets a spare in the 6th. See how Tackett got here to the title match.
Max scored 238 for Tackett, 267 for Belmonte. But Tackett's not out of this. He needs to strike here in the 7th and then get a string, put a little pressure on Jason Belmonte.
He's yet to string strikes together.
He likes it.
Messenger. Not enough juice in the mailbag.
Again, I think that's just poor carry. And his rev rate is so high. I mean, his rev rate is just underneath Belmonte's in terms of power. Just a pinch faster maybe that makes the ball delay, or excuse me, just a little bit slower on that shot, which should have gotten the ball to face the pocket a little bit more, but he's got almost as much power as Belmonte, and his carry at times is not good. And can I add something to what I just said? Belmonte did tell us yesterday, Rob, that he tried to make the ball very smooth off the end of the 40-foot Don Johnson oil pattern because it enabled his ball to strike more.
He also said his weakness on television is to go to his strength on the lanes, wanting to curve it too much.
How big is that break? Oof.
Didn't quite let that go the way I wanted to.
That's an understatement, Belmo. But able to get the 7 to drop, so this becomes manageable.
He didn't like it out of his hand, and you could see that had a little bit more back-end reaction to it. He probably got on the side of it a little bit more. That's a good sign. We got 1 spare in the bag.
So again, Belmo trying to join an elite fraternity that only Earl Anthony and Pete Weber currently are in. Double-digit major victories. It took Earl Anthony 16 years, took PD Dub 35. It could take Belmo just a dozen years. Flashback to 2014, Allen Park, Michigan, the 2014 TOC, Belmo held off the big nasty Wes Malott, won it. Next year, Aussie back at it in Indianapolis, defeated EJ Tackett, his opponent right now, for his 2nd consecutive TOC and his 7th major of his title. Since tacked on a couple more. Belmo used a re-rack. He's got 1 left.
You know, and what makes him so dangerous is with all that power, he can go to a urethane ball and go straighter when he has to and when he wants to.
Takes a seat, 20-pin lead. Tackett, I mean, Randy, he has got to start stringing strikes.
I think
it might be too late.
I think his only chance is to strike out. 227 max now if he goes off the sheet. That means striking out from the 8th frame on.
Gosh,
running out of time.
He's running out of time, and Belmo is running, sprinting towards history.
Now EJ's max score is 216. Belmonte can strike out for 247. Belmonte currently, though, is at 217. And that's just the simple math.
Tackett was the only player to win 3 PBA Tour titles last season.
Throw a good one here. Come on.
Still fighting. You got to love that spirit.
Absolutely.
You got to have that to be a champion, to be a major champion. EJ Tackett has that.
Told us yesterday how disappointed he was when he was unable to make a run here last year. You know, this venue means so much to the bowling community. The history that's been here, the drama that has unfolded inside and outside of these lanes as well. Go back to '91, the bomb threat that took place here.
Great shot. Still in it. Still has a chance. So much history. So much has gone down on this pair of lanes, 27 and 28 here at Riviera. And right now, Belmonte trying to add his name to that list. A strike here puts him in the 220s.
Only 2 people have won 3 TOCs. Jason Couch, Mike Durbin. Belmo, 2 frames away from joining another historical list. Back-to-back jacks.
He needs a mark. He needs a mark in the 10th frame. The only thing you got to avoid right here is that urethane ball hooking early and going through the nose.
Excuse me, Dave. Can I take my second rewrite? Thank you.
Buying time. I love it. Composed himself. Some deep breaths.
He's just giving the house photographer more time to snap some pictures.
I love that list. Durbin and Couch. Couch, the only player to ever win it 3 consecutive times.
Right.
But Jason Belmonte, and I said it at the top of the show, I think when it's all said and done, I think he'll be the one player that had his legacy will be that he has won the most majors in the history of the PBA Tour. Got a spirit. Remember, he missed one of these already.
He's been the leader since round 2 of qualifying this week, averaged about 229. Came into the week leading the tour with the highest average. Hadn't won, though. Was in the doubles show. Crashed out early, but he's got a 30-pin lead here.
He needs 1 pin. Stay behind the foul line. Keep it on the lane.
Better just check the score. I'm pretty sure. Yep. Okay.
The leader of the 2-hand revolution is now on your Mount Rushmore professional bowling. 10 majors for Jason Belmonte.
Guess what? You are one of the best I've ever seen, man. You're incredible. You're incredible. Absolutely incredible, bro.
Aria, Hugo, Sylvie, I love you guys so much. Kimberly, Mum and Dad, Beck, I love you guys so much. I can't wait to get home and share this with you.
Soak it in, Belmo. PD Dub, Mr. Anthony, you have company. 10 majors, only 3 have done it, and they are all absolute legends.
Belmonte wouldn't share that record for long, separating himself from Anthony and Weber with a win in the 2019 PBA World Championship over Jacob Buttroff. Buttroff, by the way, emerged as another challenger to Belmonte's throne, winning 3 titles in 2019, including a major. Buttroff was also runner-up to 2 of Belmonte's 4 titles, as well as in the Player of the Year race. A distant second, but second nonetheless. Tackett snagged the 2019 PBA Tour Finals title over, yes, Buttroff, as his only title of the season. Belmonte, with 4 titles, including 2 majors and 4 top 5 finishes in majors, earned his 5th Player of the Year award, good for 3rd all-time. He was not only in control of his rivalry with Tackett, but also of the entire PBA Tour. He had many old foes and new challengers chasing him, though, as the tour moved into the next decade. Belmonte and Tackett would not face each other again on TV until 2022, which we will examine next week on the PBA YouTube channel.